Hey everybody, welcome to the Wolfpack Man YouTube channel. Today I have one of my very favorite packs of all time, and it's a 47-year-old pack of 1976, 77 Topps basketball. I mean, check this, super cool pack. One stick of gum, which sucks, so that means two cards got ruined. Wax cards, gum card. But super size is what they call it. They're actually 3 1/8 inch by 5 1/4 inch versus a standard card, which is this one, which is 2 1/2 by. So that's like about a 1/2 inch wider, and then 3 1/2 inches tall versus 5 1/4 inches tall, so almost 2 inches taller. And these to me, this is my favorite card of all, basketball card of all time, because I feel like tall player, tall cards, you can really do a whole lot more photography wise with these taller cards. So I love that they did this, and I wish they would have kept doing that for all the basketball cards. So favorite card size is right there. Favorite card set of all time, I've mentioned this before, is the 72-73, in part because players like Chamberlain and West wore their shirts backwards so you could read their name on the front. And initially I thought, well, that's just Chamberlain and West being goofy, right? That's what I thought. So, but then I started looking in all the Laker players, every single one of them. Pat Riley, I mean, look, here's Pat Riley, shirts on backwards. Every one of the Laker players wore their shirt backwards. Here's the Jerry West. Obvious as heck. So I was like, well, crap, man, that wasn't just West and Chamberlain, man. That's the whole team thought they were being funny. Then I picking through, because I actually have this set, and I picked through and I said, wait a minute, there's Dave DeBusschere's got his on backwards. So does Willis Reed. So does Jerry Lucas, but Walt Frazier's card is not backwards in that set. And then I found this Dick Snyder card where he wore his shirt backwards, and then I saw there's other cards in that set where if you look, they wore their shirt backwards because you can see it's riding high on their neck, but it's all white, so someone like airbrushed out their name even though they wore their shirt backwards. So I would love, if anyone knows what the story is behind these 72, 73 cards, man, I'd love to hear that story, because there's got to be a story behind it. So, back to this pack, sorry. I did buy this pack on eBay. So it's not one of my 2000 original packs. I do have this pack as a 2000. I already opened it. So this is one, because I love this card, the set so much, and I didn't get the greatest cards out of the one that I saved in my closet for umpteen zillion years, so that's why I went and bought another one on YouTube. I did buy it from a seller who had 1,000 rating, or 100% rating, 1,000 rating, so I thought that's about as good as I can do, but if this has been resealed, and I'm starting to think 95% of wax packs have all been resealed, so I'm glad I bought the cards I did back, when I did, and because I've had great looks with those packs. But so anyways, this one, who knows, but I had to have it, so let's give it a shot. The base set only has 144 cards in it, and 44 of the 144 are Hall of Fame players, so our chances of getting a Hall of Fame player should be really high in this pack. So if we don't get one, then that's kind of a clue. Julius Erving, Rick Barry, Pete Maravich, Phil Jackson, John Havlicek, Earl Monroe, Walt Frazier, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, some of the cards that in theory should be in this pack, in this set. There are also 12 rookies. David Thompson is the #1 rookie, and then Lloyd, World B. Free, also rookie that year. So the first card, if I can get it, look at that, it's crushed with wax. So Jim Price, sorry Jim, you got waxed out, and oh my God, look at this gum. That might be the worst I've ever seen of gum being disintegrated. So let me set the disintegrated gum off to the side. Throw that crap away. Not seeing me eat that, are you? And then I'll set this cool pack right here. It is cool. Oh, you can order a bazooka sweatshirt. Well, why wouldn't you, right? $2.75 for a bazooka sweatshirt. Okay, so there's what the front of the card looks like. Here's what the back of the card. I mean, I love these. Look at, you got college stats, pro stats, cartoons. I mean, you have all this real estate. You can do a lot with that, with a card like that. So, all right, Tom Boerwinkle for the Bulls. I remember him. Wasn't he playing back in the Jerry Sloan era of the Bulls? Now this card, beautiful. Not beat up. This card's sweet. So, Mickey Johnson, cool autographs. I mean, I know it's just a common card, but it's still cool. Ricky Sobers. There's only 6 cards in here. That's a bummer. Phil Chenier. Played on that Wes Enseld, Elvin Hayes teams. Awesome. But the teams were great back then. And the last card, Dave Myers. So pack was probably sorted. Plain and simple, but that's okay. It was still cool. And for me, it was cool to spend an episode talking about these cards, which were my favorite cards of all time, especially, you know, and it all started with that Chamberlain. This was the first set I ever put together as a kid, and just I've never been able to fall out of love with this set. This just was the set for me. So peace and pickleball, and peace and pickleball, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another pack.